All right, looks like we are having, that's all right. We're not going to let technical issues stop us today. Let's see. Let's see. Can I see myself? Oh, you have to push play. Ta-da! Awesome. Yes, we are live. Oh, I can stop that. All right, well, welcome. We are, looks like we are getting ready. We actually are live. And you're ready to post the link out there. Yes, I'm wearing red. That means that you can see me. So thanks, Taria, for hanging in there and helping me out. By now, we should have had the emails go out. Let's see. Give me just a second. And we'll be ready to get started. It's kind of cool. We have a conference call and a webinar all at the same time.
This service is provided by Free.com. Please enter your access code followed by the pound. This menu will repeat. Access code accepted. You are the only participant in this conference.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to turn my computer down so you don't hear all the dings and the rings of my computer. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. We will be starting the conversation in the Business Building Basics group. So if you want to join us in conversation, please go over to lunchandlearn15.com. If you are out there watching, so excited to have you on today. I look forward to helping you create your profit plan for 2015. So I just want to say hello to Joy Rush and hello to Keisha McMillan. I can't see the last name. Hello. You are welcome. Sorry, we're starting just a little bit late. Oh, Keisha Rainey. So welcome and thanks again for joining. We are excited about 2015 and our 2015 profit plan. So I just want to make sure all the technical issues are out the way before we get started. So make sure you head over to lunchandlearn15.com, introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, a little bit about what you're doing, and tell us what you're looking to accomplish here in 2015. My dear sweetheart, Keandra is here. Hi, Keandra. All right, let me open up the group. I don't need that one anymore. We're ready to go. Hello, hello, hello. I see everyone joining in. I'm excited. It is the first webinar / teleseminar for 2015. I appreciate you guys taking some time and joining me today. I'll try my best not to hold you long, but today we're going to be talking about the 2015 profit plan. I have to remember my camera is up here and I'm looking at myself on my screen. So hi, everybody. I wish I could like talk and type at the same time. So again, I want to thank Taria. She's out there helping me from a technical standpoint. I've got Keandra, awesome. I got Keandra out there pumping us up, getting us ready. So Joyce, like I got the link. I just want to welcome everyone to tonight's webinar. So, and if you're joining us by conference call, welcome. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Just want to open up the group real quick. Don't know if I did that or not. So if you type in your browser, www.lunchandlearn15.com. You can meet me in our private group. It's Business Building Basic Groups. It's a group full of entrepreneurs where you can introduce yourself and you can actually network with other individuals that are looking to achieve the same goals. Hang on just a second. Gotta have, oh no, I lost my pen. Technology is always our best friend when it works. All righty. So again, I'm Dakisha Williams, and you've joined me because you are ready to write your 2015 profit plan. So I'm so excited to have you here this evening. And again, please introduce yourself in our private group that someone has posted, and I haven't changed the settings, so you all can post. So hang on just a second. Ta-da! There you go. Imani, hi Imani. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Candace is out there. We've got Joy. Hi, Joy. Hi, Imani. Hi, Julian. Hi, Toy. So, all right. So everyone is joining on in. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll post the link once again here in our group. Then I'm getting started. I know you guys are anxiously waiting, so I'm going to get started. And you know what? I'm going to, Taria, I'm going to make you an admin also so that you can approve. So that you can approve, sorry, so that you can approve individuals. You hear me typing? All right, so hello everyone again. Hello, hello, hello. Dakisha Williams from Visions Consulting. We're getting ready to start in just a second. I wanted to make sure that you guys could communicate with each other. Again, thanks so much for joining tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started. and just a second. I want to welcome all of you to the 2015 Profit Planning live webinar and also the teleseminar. We're trying to do both for the first time, so this is going to be quite interesting and quite fun. So, all right, let's see. Taria's got the link for me, so I'm going to get everything I need so we can get rolling. Oh, one more thing. And then I'm going to really be ready. Let me find Taria real quick. Taria's like, yes, please, make me an admin. Sorry. Come in, Taria. There you are. Ta-da. Awesome. All right. So if you are just joining us, please go to lunchandlearn15.com and you can join us in our private group. And you make sure that you introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from. Taria is out there posting. So if you have any questions while we are training, just post them in the group and she'll make sure that I get the questions. And then we'll be ready to start. So I see Dawn is looking. She's knocking on the door. Good evening. Welcome, Dawn. Let me pull up everything I need and we're ready to go. So for Christmas, I decided to buy myself a new MacBook because we had slight issues last year, but we're not going to talk about last year. We're moving in 2015, right? We're ready. So yeah, I'm excited. This is the first time that we are doing a hangout with my new computer. So hopefully I'll get to show you my screen too. We're fancy in 2015. We're fancy. All right, let's see. I'm so sad I can't talk to you guys and type. Alrighty. Oops. I'm coming, guys and gals. Awesome. For those that are just joining in, welcome. How you doing? There we go. All right, let's see. Can you see this? Don't try this at home. Wow, it actually worked. See, Taria, it works. All right. Well, if you are joining us tonight, you are in for a treat. This is Dakisha Williams, and we are going to get started. We're going to talk tonight about your 2015 profit plan. I am so excited. You know, I've been having conversations with different lenders and different other individuals of organizations. And it's really disturbing because they have the money to lend us. I'm going to put myself in there. They have the funds to lend us, and we're just not doing our part. You know, there's several things that we need to have in place in order to get funding, in order to set ourselves up for success. So that's the main purpose of tonight's webinar. So I really want you to walk away by the end of this webinar with some information on how to set the foundation in your business so that you are set up for success for 2015. So I'm Dakisha Williams. I'll be going back and forth between showing you my screen and showing you the slides because I really want you to take notes. This is not just about me teaching to you, preaching to you, talking to you. This is very interactive, and I want you to start thinking about that foundation in your business. So again, my name is Dakisha Williams with Visions Consulting, and just to share a little bit about my background and what I've done over the past couple of years. I've actually about 2010, so 4.5 years ago, I started a company called SassyShoeGallery.com, and it was started with the premise of educating or empowering women and increasing self-esteem by offering fashionable footwear. I always felt that you could change the way that a woman feels about herself by basically, once you get dressed to go up, you got your makeup on, you got your, your hair did, your beat face, and then you put your shoes on, you put your 4 or 5 inch heels on, your pumps on, you're ready to go. So it was really near and dear to me to be able to help increase self-esteem. So with that being said, that was the first time that I actually wrote a business plan and saw the entire process through. And let me clarify what that means. Oftentimes, you and I, we get a vision, and we might write some things down, but we never actually put it into action. So at this point in time, this is one of the things that I really, really, really wanted to do and see through. So I wrote the entire business plan from beginning to end, and I submitted the application to a bank in California, and I was denied. Credit was not up to par at that time. I submitted it a second time, third time, and then ultimately the last time, I was actually approved for $31,500. And the reason why I shared that is because not only was I approved for $31,500, but I was approved for a vision. The business had not started in 2010, but they approved me on a dream, and it can happen for you. So this call webinar is not just for those that are looking for funding. It's also for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and we'll go over that in just a second. So I just want to make sure that my slides are ready for you guys. Not that I know what I'm doing. All right, so the question is, who is this call webinar for? Basically, this is for the aspiring entrepreneurs, those individuals who have been in business, seasoned entrepreneurs, or if you rather, those individuals that have been trying, you really feel like you've tried everything. I like to say that you have marketing strategies that are not working in your business. You've tried things like networking. You go to every networking event that is listed in the paper or that is in your sorry, hang on a second. One error. Okay, so you've tried every networking event that you've listed. You've tried advertisements. You tried, you can think of it. You tried social media, and you're just not attracting the clients that you want in your business. So this is definitely for you. Also, for those individuals that I like to say that they have a vision, they're pregnant with a vision. So this call can be very, very helpful for you too, because it's going to lay out or map out what needs to be in place in order for you to have a successful business. A lot of times, I apologize. A lot of times, oh, hi, Taria. We got to mute you. There we go. Taria's on with us. Tell everyone tell Taria hi. All right, but so yeah, so you're a new entrepreneur. You're thinking about starting a business. You probably are still working full time. If anyone tells you to quit your job, I would say no, don't do it. Reason being, let your job be a funnel of cash flow into your new business, okay? And the next would be for those individuals, and I've been there before, you know, you've tried everything. I always like to use the analogy of the dart game. You ever played darts where you just kind of throw it at the wall and see what sticks? So a lot of us have been there, you know, and this is for you. So I'm excited to go ahead and help you build that foundation. The last person that this is for individuals who are looking, looking for funding. I've had individuals reach out to me for different projects that they, you know, want to participate in, and they actually want funding. They want to start, you know, daycares. They want to purchase actual shopping centers. So I'm really excited for the individuals that are looking to do things in their community and bring the, you know, jobs into their community. So just to tell you a little bit about Dakisha Williams, I am, let's see, how can I say this? I am a highly educated woman who lost the same job twice. I know everybody's face is like, what? Yes, I lost the same job twice. And I know, let me explain. So I was a district manager for a children's photography company for about 4.5 to 5 years. So the company, like any other company, right, when the economy was, you know, having their changes, I was dropping my son off at daycare, and I received a phone call that said that we are no longer in operation. And my district manager my regional manager at that time said, we just received an email that the company has ceased operations. You heard me correctly. I said we just received an email that the company has ceased operations. So I literally lost my job via email. Isn't that crazy? So I spent 4 months at home with my 2 beautiful children, which I'll tell you a little bit about the both of them. And 4 months later, in April, we were called back. Some of us were called back so that we could open the same stores all over again. So I had to hire probably half of my staff. So we had at any one point in time, we had about 100 employees. So maybe about 50, 60 were hired back. 13 locations across Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland. So long story short, in 2011, I actually took a leave of absence. There was a lot going on in life. It was a lot going on at work. I mean, it was just a lot. So August 24th, 2011, I said, I don't know how you're going to do it, but I know you're going to do it. And I went out on leave of absence. Until this day, I'm still on leave of absence. Yes, I'm still on leave of absence. That's what I said. And the reason why I say that is because the company went out of business again the following year, 2012, in April. So I have a lovely daughter. Her name is Deja Chambliss. I'll show you real quick. My daughter. So Deja is a national competitive gymnast, and she's been competing for about 8.5 years. This is a picture where she was competing out in Kalamazoo, Michigan, at the regionals for Region 7. And you know, I love to, you know, she's been competing for a very long time. Last year, she was able to compete with a 3-time national champion who's gone on to a scholarship for school. And I share the story because she would always find herself comparing her capabilities and her abilities to this young lady. And the reason why I share this, because some of you may feel the same way. You're looking at the accomplishment of individuals on, you know, Facebook, Twitter, and you're comparing yourself to what they're doing. And I say to you, don't do that. You know, focus on what it is that, you know, you have at hand. Focus on what it is that you want to accomplish, because that's what's important in the end. And I share this quote that you see on the screen with my daughter, and I read it often to myself. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. And of course, it's by the great Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich. And that's a picture of Jaden. That's the baby boy. And actually, he's going to kill me because he'll be 9 tomorrow. So that's a little old picture. I guess we need to update that. And so we'll go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of the call. One of the first things that I want you to think about as you are writing your profit plan is your business concept. So again, for those of you all, I know that I had an opportunity to chat with most of you all. Please write in the group, lunchandlearn15.com. Please share with us what you do. Share with us any questions that you may have. Taria is on live with me. So thankful for that. And she'll be answering any questions if I say anything that may startle, if you have some questions. Looks like we just froze. Hang on just a second. There we go. We're back. Awesome. So the first part to your business plan is step number 1, or element number 1 is your business concept. And I want you to write this down. We're going to do a lot of writing. This is not just, you're not, like I said, you're not just looking, you're not going to be looking at the screen looking at me. So get out your pen and your pad. If you need a minute, go grab it. Because step number 1 is what I like to say, your focus should be back on your why. When you think about the business concept, this is what I want you to think about. The W's and the 1H. Why is it that this organization, the products, the services, the mission, or the brand that you've actually started, envisioned, why is it really so important to you? And these are some of the questions that I ask my clients in our strategy sessions, so that they too can understand, why it's important, or as they're writing their mission and the mission statement, of course, that's included in the business plan, and your vision statement, all that fun stuff. But here's how you come up with that information. You have to sit back and do an assessment of why you really started your business. Like I told you earlier, the reason why I started Sassy Shoe Gallery was to actually empower and educate and help enhance the self-esteem. So take a moment and share with us in the group, why your organization is so important to you. What it truly means deep down inside to you. What impact are you looking to make in society, in your clients' lives, by the organization, by the products or the services and the mission or your brand. And I'll give you just a second, and hopefully we can share some on the webinar this evening. That also gives me a chance to take a break and sip some water. How about that? Make sure I'm not advertising anybody else's business. All right, let's see. Cynthia says she's in the right place. Hi, Cynthia. All right, so we talked a little bit about why your organization is important. Also, when you start to think about creating what I consider to be your profit plan and the business concept, again, it goes back to, I don't know if you can see me or see the screen. Okay. It goes back to understanding your overall vision that you have. What impact are you looking to make in the community is the best way for you to write down so that you can start writing that part in your profit plan. So, oh, this is the best part. Hold on just a second. Just because you joined us tonight, I have a special gift for you. You ready? Awesome. Here it is. just for you because you took the time tonight to join my webinar. You ready? I have the ultimate insider secrets to building your business. Now, here's what you have to do. You have to text Profit 15 to 804-298-2846. Got it? Profit 15 to 804-298-2846. And there's your free gift. So when you actually, what's going to happen is you'll actually receive a text from me, and it's going to send you to a page. Here's the bonus. Once you get to that page, you have the opportunity to get additional gifts. Now, here's how we're going to play this game. In order to unlock the other gifts, you have to share with your friends. You cannot keep me to yourself. That's not right. So you have to share that you just received this ultimate gift from Takesha, and you'll start to unlock your gifts. And as you unlock gifts, I have some other great things that I want to share with you. And that's goal setting. And then there's another good one that I have right here in front of me. And that is the success secrets to creating your business plan. So you get insider scoop to creating a business plan. And I want to share that with you. So there you go. I've got that on the screen for you. And we'll move on to section 2.
Okay, Takesha, before you move on to section 2, can you go ahead and give me the keyword and the number again so I can post it in the group?
You want me to repeat it?
Yes, please.
Oh, sure. It's Profit 15, and it's 804-298-2846. And my phone is going off. Somebody want to get their gifts.
Okay, there you go.
Got it? Awesome. Hold on. My phone is binging. Okay, awesome. Well, congratulations. The texts are coming through. So again, make sure you share. Don't be selfish. Don't be stingy. I know that's not you. That's not your type of personality. So share it out there and unlock the rest of your gifts. All right, so we are moving on. So step 2 is your strategic plan. What does that mean? A strategic plan is a set of specific action items specifically designed to reach an ultimate goal. So earlier this year, I posted, what do you ultimately want to achieve? And so you have to ask yourself that in your business. What is it that you ultimately want to achieve in your business? Is it that you want to, this year in 2015, you want to make $100,000? You want to make $50,000? A lot of time when you're making your profit plan, it's very, very, very mandatory, non-negotiable that you're able to spell it out. And here's a key piece that I want you to get. And this actually came directly from a lender. And she specifically said that one of the biggest reasons that the loans fall through or that they are not approved is because they can't show how they're going to make money, how they're going to generate a profit. So your strategic plan is how you map out the way that you're going to generate funds. If you think about it, a strategic plan is a set of specific action items. You set your goal, what it is that you want to do. You set the strategies that you want to put in place, whether it's making 10 phone calls a day, whether it's sending out 10 emails per day, whether it's making 15 phone calls per day. Now, these are great strategies that I'm telling you. This is not something that I'm just coming up on a whim. These are things that we do in our business every single day. And it's a numbers game. So these are specific action items. Now, if I call 15 people, I expect to speak to a minimum of 5. I might leave several voicemails, but I expect to speak to 5 of them. And out of those 5, I want to be able to offer or close 3 of those. So look at the numbers, and that is drilling it down, and I mean really. And again, this is not something that I'm just making up. This is something that I've tried, true, and once you get your system in place, let me tell you, honey, you'll start to generate some profit. So with that being said, part 2 is your strategic planning process. So you need to specifically spell out what it is that you are looking to achieve. I like to start with a year's time frame, and then I break them down into smaller goals. So right now I am working on the next 90 days. Does that mean that I'm negating what's going to happen in August? Absolutely not. However, majority of my attention is going to the right now. It's going to, what's going to happen in the next 90-day window. So do we have any questions about the strategic plan or your business concept, your mission statement, or your vision statement? No questions? Fantastic. I see Shamitra. Ooh, don't fuss at me. Oh, my sweetie pie, Shamitra, is from the Tidewater area. Hey, hon. Thanks for joining us tonight. And I actually love her business. It's the mother and daughter relationship renovator. I love what she does. Again, I've told you guys about my daughter, so I think it's very, very important, the relationship that you have, not only with your daughters, but with your children. So welcome and thanks for joining. It looks like we'll keep going. We don't have any questions, so. Fantastic. All right, so this is my favorite part, and this is the marketing plan. And the reason why this is very, very important is because a lot of times what we find is that individuals are not very clear on what it is they need to do in order to create awareness around their brand. Now, the purpose of marketing is to attract leads and generate prospects. It is not to promote yourself. It is not to promote who you are and what you've accomplished. That is not what marketing is all about. The purpose of marketing is to attract leads and generate prospects. So my question to you is, what are you doing in your business to generate leads? Think about it. The thing I really, really like about, these type of webinars and seminars, these are great ways to generate leads and prospects for my business. And if you do the same, this can generate leads and prospects for your business. And that's a hint, basically. Hint, hint. Teleseminars, conference calls, webinars, events. Those are different strategies that you will want to include in your marketing plan. And ways to generate leads and prospects. Now, the thing that really, really stands out here is that you have to communicate in the method that your client wants to be communicated in. And I'll say that again. You have to communicate with your client in a method that, or in a way that is based on their preference. So some people don't like webinars. Some people don't like conference calls. Some people don't like to communicate via email, and others love to communicate via, telephone. So it takes some research, to determine the best methods of communication based on your clientele, which is one of the reasons why we are doing both the conference call and the webinar. Sometimes some people just can't make it. So the other part of the marketing plan is understanding your ideal audience. Is you really need to gain clarity around who it is that you serve, who's actually going to be the purchaser of your products, because that's who you're going to target your message to. A lot of times we make the mistake of targeting our message to the wrong individual or the wrong person, excuse me. So number one, in your marketing plan, you need to lay out or map out the strategies that you're going to use in order to attract leads and generate prospects. You need to do some research around where they hang. Where are your clients? Where can you find them? I like to to find that happy balance between offline and online marketing. Very early on, I made the huge mistake of solely marketing my business online. But when it came time for me to have an event, who's going to show up? If I didn't, make connections or network in my area and get to know, the needs, the client needs in my particular backyard, then I wasn't going to have a successful event. So it was very important for me to balance the online and offline marketing. So what I did was I became very involved with organizations. I just recently joined a chamber. I'm not going to give them free promotion. Just kidding. I recently joined a chamber here in the Richmond, Virginia area. So it makes for great ways to get the message out. One thing that I will say in regards of your marketing plan is to make sure that you have clarity around your marketing message. A lot of times, if you cannot explain what it is that you do, the benefits of your products, your mission, your service, or your brand, if you can't explain it, 9 times out of 10, the person that's listening won't understand and won't be able to help you or refer clients to you. Make sense? So gain clarity around your marketing message. Be very clear on who you serve and what benefits you serve to the clients that work with you. So basically, for Shamitra, for what would the clients benefit out of having a session or working with 6 months with you and your business? For event managers, what are the benefits of coming to your particular organization? What are some of those benefits? And I want you to share them. Share them in the group. lunchandlearn15.com. Take a moment and share some of the benefits of your organization. You never know who's in that group. They may not be on the webinar or on the call tonight, but you're posting it in Facebook, so it's going to be there. And so other members are going to see that that you're posting about your organization. So please don't be shy. Again, I introduce yourself, but also share some of the benefits and make some connections. Make sure you tag each other to make some connections out there. All right.
Okay, well, Dakisha, with that being said, we have a comment.
Oh, maybe I should turn you up so I could hear you. You said we have some comments or questions?
Yeah, it was a comment, and I just wanted to read to you the comment that Joy posted in the group. Okay,
oh, awesome.
So Joy has actually stated that her plan for her business and coaching would be to make a posh brand. I want my events to be viewed as fun, welcoming, and posh. As a coach mentor, I want to make a difference in the lives of young women by helping them plan their future. Okay, so do you have any special words out there for Joy tonight?
So hold on, I gotta find Joy. That was a lot. Tag me in Joy so I can read her. I love the way it sounds. I'm excited about it. I think Joy and I talked for just a second too. I think I just saw it. Okay, so my plan for my business and coaching would be to make Posh a brand. I want my events to be viewed as fun, welcoming, and posh. As a coach mentor, I want to make a difference in the lives of young women by helping them plan for their future. Oh, that's awesome. So it sounds like, well, my question would be, what age group? 3 to 13. I just saw it in her Posh and Pretty Pamper Party. Also a speaker for youth. I would like to focus on developing my business, professional experience, and education to help inspire you. Joy, one of the things that I think that is fantastic, and our youth is our next generation. So to be able to invest information and education at an early age is very, very important. One of the things that I do know is that leadership skills are highly, highly crucial, and social skills are very important at that time. So having workshops and seminars for children, and even activities that they can interact in. And a lot of times when they're at that age, you have to do things, you have to do activities where they don't really know that they're learning when they're doing this activity. So even, a skate party or a bowling party where you put them together with individuals they don't know, it forces them to introduce themselves. And what that does is it enhances their social skills, which is very important because those are crucial times in which their bodies are changing, their hair is changing, their nails are changing, and they're very sensitive about who they are. And again, like I said, I have a 14-year-old. She'll be 15 next month. I'm sorry. So I truly understand the importance. So I look forward to maybe having a conversation offline as you prepare your business plan and some of the strategies that you want to put in place, for your Posh event. So, and I actually know a couple of people that I can connect you with. Again, Shamitra, I'm not sure if you guys are in the same area, but she works again with the teenage and the younger females. I don't know about males, but she does work. So look her up. She's out there and she's watching. So awesome, great feedback, Saria. Any other questions? I did see a question.
Yes, we do have another question out there from Candice Credo. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Mm-hmm. And Candice wants you to restate the components for element 1. So she missed it, and she would like you to cover the components for element 1.
So basically, the element number 1 is what I consider your business concept. And I can share with you really quickly the screen that we had up because I can screen share now. Woohoo! You all just don't know how exciting this is. But it goes over, the most important elements, and there you go. So what I like for you to do is to take a moment and go back to focus on your why. And one of the things that I said earlier is, why is the product, services, and mission or the brand that you started or looking to start, why is it important for you? And a lot of times we totally miss that the things that we're doing right now in our lives or in our business is a direct result of something that we've experienced. So that's very important when you start to look at the mission and the vision statement that you're writing in your business. And we overcomplicate that part in regards of writing a mission statement or writing our vision statement, but ultimately, to be honest with you, it's a matter of what you're looking to achieve by starting this business and the impact that you're looking to make on society. So that's kind of a recap of element number 1, which is your business concept. All right, so we were on marketing, right? Now, here is one of my favorite parts because this is actually an area that you will not find if you were to search business plans online. So if you were to go to google.com and search business plans, this is one particular area that you would not find. And I'll share this with you really quickly. And these are sales strategies, right? If you look at a business plan, it always talks about marketing activities. It talks about, the financial pieces. It talks about your executive summary, but no one talks about sales. So I posted earlier today, I wanted to share a secret with you. Shh, can't tell anybody. Because this is one area where I get really excited because this is something that we don't spend a lot of time on. And it really, what I noticed as I've been growing my business is that you actually have to have a sales conversation. And someone's texting me, sorry, hold on just a second. I think she couldn't get in on the call. But one of the things that I realized in my business is that you can be very confident in the products and services that you provide. You can be very confident in the mission and the vision. But if you get to that table and it's time to start selling your product and you fumble, you stumble, it's going to kill the deal every single time. I can't stress how important it is for you to, I create scripts in my business. And this is one of the strategies that I always promote. And when I say a script, it's not that I get on the phone and I read, the paper for verbatim or anything like that. But when I have a discovery session with a prospective client, there are certain questions that I'm going to ask every single time, because what it does is it helps me to identify their needs and identify where their areas or their loopholes are in their business. And by asking those questions, I can determine whether or not I can actually assist that client. So a discovery session basically is a 15 to 20-minute conversation that I would have with the individual who says to Keisha, you know, I'm looking to create a business plan in my business. Do you have a few minutes to have a conversation? So yes, I schedule them for a discovery session, and I pull out my form, because we have systems in our business. So I pull out my discovery session questions, and I take every single person through the same format so that I am fully prepared for that conversation. You never want to do it on a whim, and you always want to make sure that you are prepared to close that deal. You always want to set yourself up to take them to be prepared to take them to the next step. For a very long time, I would always have the conversation, and they would say, okay, well, you know, I'll get back with you, or I have to check with maybe my husband or something like that. Any type of what's the word I'm looking for? Any type of, I guess it's no. Someone's telling you objection. Yeah, it's an objection. So what I did was I wrote out a couple of scripts that would help me stay in the conversation. And once I was prepared to deal with the objections, then I started to close more deals. So that's not something that I per se have seen as I've attended workshops around the city, as I read through different, articles, different ebooks, even studying and getting a degree, in business arena. That is not something that they teach. So you definitely have to prepare yourself to have sales conversations. I want you to write that down. Be prepared to have a sales conversation. Create a script for discovery sessions. You want to be scheduling appointments in your business. If you're not getting people on your calendar, how are you closing sales? It's a question to think about. If you're not closing sales, how are you generating the revenue? And that's the goal. Ultimately you had a vision to start a business, but the goal is to make money. The goal is to make a sale and to create profits in your business. So I know we're pushing up on the hour mark, but I still have some juicy material for you. I get so excited. So the last, I hear feedback. Could be from my phone. Sorry about that. Do we have any questions before we move on? Are we good?
Yes, I do believe that we are good. I'm looking through the.
Oh, LaShawn says she couldn't jump on. That's all right. There's the replay. All right, so here's your most important part. Write this down. It's your action plan. The action plan in your profit. The profit plan is an action plan that includes strategic items designed to automate profit-producing activities, right? So we talked about sales. We talked about marketing. We talked about your strategies. Here is where you take action. Nothing happens until you take action. So the best way for me to describe this is for you to take out your piece of paper, and I want you to write down one thing that you want to accomplish in the next 90 days. And I'm going to pause. Terrell, you too. I'm going to write mine down. See, I'm doing it too. I don't actually do anything without looking at myself.
I'm right here with you. I'm writing and taking notes as well.
I even wrote specific dates down. 28th and 29th. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spill the beans yet. All right. So I wrote down my specific goals, and you can share it out in the group by going to lunchandlearn15.com. if you like to share what you'd like to accomplish in the next 90 days. And here's why it's important. When you write it down, you have a better chance, a higher percentage of actually accomplishing it. So the next thing that you need to do is think about, what do you need from yourself, from me, from other people? What do you need in order to get this done? And I want you to write down maybe 3 things that you need in order to accomplish that particular goal that you set for yourself. So I'm going to write mine down too. And I'm going to share mine. This is my accountability. You ready, Taria? I know. My goal is to host an event in the next 90 days. So what does that mean? I need a venue, I need speakers, and I need a strategic plan. So here are your action items. What is it that you need to do on a daily basis in order to get these things done? You have set a goal for yourself this year. You set a goal for yourself this 6 months, this quarter, or this 90 days, however you look at it. You set goals in your business. So now it's time to take action. So the action plan literally drills down to the daily activities that you need to act on in your business every single day. So what would that look like? If I need a venue, then I might look up 10 places that I want to make calls to over the next week. So those are specific action items. Can they be delegated? Absolutely. But it's going to be a part of my action plan. Speakers. I need speakers. So guess what I have to start doing? I need to start reaching out to individuals in my network that will be interested to come and participate at my event or speak at the event. So I might call on 2 people on Mondays when I'm having an office day, and I might call 2 venues on Mondays when I'm having an office day. But what I've done is I've specifically written an action plan that states the overall goals and what I need to do every single day in order to get it done. So I want you to take a moment and I want you to write 3 action items, 3 to 5 action items that you need to do in order to meet the overall goal that you've set for yourself. I get to take a sip of water again? Yes. So here's an example that I had created a while back, but it was beneficial for individuals like Mary Kay or Cabby Parties or any of the individuals that might be in a network marketing or multi-level marketing organization that have Tracy Lynn, that have to do shows on a consistent basis in order to generate revenue. So this is an example of what exactly this person needs to do in order to generate, $5,000 in their business. Well, I think they average like $500 per show. So, okay, you do the math. This is how many shows you need to have every month until you reach your goal. So that's one benefit of having the specific action items. And hopefully you can see my screen. So the benefits of being able to, number one, have a plan, but also having these elements in your plan, it helps you to gain clarity. You understand exactly why you chose certain marketing strategies in your business. I have a list of over 50 different strategies that you can use or individuals can use in their business. But are you going to use them all at once? Absolutely not. You better not. Because you want to stick to 3 to 5 things that's going to help you create awareness to attract the leads and generate the prospects in your business. So that's one of the benefits to creating this foundation in your business. And I really hope that you're taking notes, because this is the best. This is the best of the best. No, I'm just kidding. Typically, when you create a strategic plan or a profit plan, what it does is it creates a blueprint for you. And a lot of times, and I've seen business owners who've been in business for 14 years, and I mean, they've been very successful, and they've done it without a strategic plan or a business plan. But what happens, they ultimately get to a point where they're ready to partner with someone or ready to expand, and now they have a hiccup because they don't have a plan in place. Or they experience an economic downturn, like one of my clients recently, been in business for 14 years, does kitchen and bath installation, ran a 6-figure business, but he came upon an opportunity where business was drying down. So one of the things that I did for him was we created a marketing campaign. He literally had, and I couldn't make it up if I tried, he literally had 8 books, like I call them Frankly Covey books. He literally had 8 books that he would ride around in his car, and we took those books and I hired someone to take all of the client information. He does kitchen and bath installation, so he had, name, address, phone number, email address. We literally took 8 of the 10 books, put them all together in an Excel spreadsheet. I hired an individual to make phone calls. We created a customer appreciation day. Hi, this is Dakisha calling on behalf of XYZ Kitchen and Bath Installation. We wanted to just see how you were doing. It's been a long time since, we've reached out to you, and we just wanted to say thank you. Again, a script that I created for her. And do you know that out of that conversation, we were able to get 5 new contracts, 5 new referrals from out of that one actual marketing strategy. 2 were contractors that hadn't been able to contact him, and 3 were actual past clients that had referrals for him. He actually generated $50,000 in the month of December, which is typically the slowest month of the year if you know anything about the construction field. So having a mapped out plan, it can lead you to profit centers that you probably not even are thinking about. So now the question is, what happens if you don't? Oh, I have to share this slide. If you don't have a plan, can you tell I'm excited? I can share my slides with you, and my computer won't crash. Let me not talk too fast. So there you go. You get lost. I love that picture. You're lost. You don't know what to do. You come on situations where your business is going good. You have people that want to invest. You have people that want to work with you. You have the opportunity to pitch for a small business contest. But guess what? The first thing they're going to ask? They're going to ask for some type of plan that you have in place for your business. You also are not going to have a roadmap. This is Houston, only picture I can find, but you get the picture. When you get in a car and you are going somewhere that you've never been, 9 times out of 10, the first thing you do is put your address into a GPS system, right? And that's the same thing. You have to look at this as your opportunity to create a GPS for your business. Also, if you refuse to create a plan in your business, a profit plan, strategic plan in your business, you will not qualify for financing. So I'm really excited because over the next couple of weeks and months, we're going to really be partnering with these organizations that are providing financing to small businesses such as yourself. Here's something that I read about why businesses do not succeed, and here's the reason number 5. And it was their inability to nail a profitable business model with proven revenue streams. And that's one of the things that I was telling you earlier. Excuse me. Most lenders really want to know that you are in a position where you can create profit and generate revenue in your business. So just to kind of recap what the elements are to a successful profit plan. Number 1 is your business concept. Number 2 is your strategic plan. Map it all out. Number 3 is a combination of your marketing and your sales strategies that you'll put in place in order to create revenue. The last is your action plan. What specific action items do you have in place on a daily basis so that you can reach your ultimate goals? Now, here's how I can help. I am offering free 1-page profit plans. Okay? Now, what you have to do is you have to text 804-298-2846. And I want you to text your first name and your last name and your telephone number. And Taria, you can post that in the group. I thought I had another keyword that I could use. Terrible me. So the number is 804-298-2846. And if you text your first name and your last name, I will offer, for those that participated on the webinar, a free 1-page profit plan. And we'll work that out together. It'll probably take about 20 or 30 minutes telephone conversation, and we'll schedule an appointment and get you on my calendar. So without further ado, I'd like to take one last opportunity to answer any questions that we have out in the group. Taria, do you see any?
Well, actually, it's not a question, but I really have to give a shout out to Candice Friedel this evening, okay? Because Candice, she's out there and she's rocking it out, Keisha. So she has just posted her goal for the next 90 days.
Awesome.
And
I'd love to hear it.
for the I'm going to tell you because this is absolutely. So Candice, her goal for the next 90 days is to book 10 coaching clients. Okay.
Awesome.
And in order for her to book her 10 coaching clients, she needs the following. She needs to have a speaking platforms, which is plural, more than one, referrals, joint partnerships for coaching program lessons. Okay, so those are the top 3 things that she needs: speaking platforms, referrals, and joint partnerships for coaching program lessons. And her action items are to host a live event, locker room secrets event. So that's very interesting. Locker room secrets event. Tell a seminar. I want to know who's going to be in the locker room. That's what I want to know. Okay. And send out a PR kit for her marketing campaign, and also to host a webinar. Okay. So once again, I would like to say, Candice, you rock, and I'm telling you, you are steps ahead of many because you have actually thought about it and you have written your vision and you have made it plain.
I think that's awesome. I think she wrote very, very specific goals, and she's showing you what it takes in order to get it done. And I found my keyword. It's chat. Isn't that funny? Ha! You want to chat with me? Get it? Yeah. So text the word chat to 804-298-2846. That's 804-298-2846. I was like, I know I had one. Yeah, a lot of people that signed up for our gift. Woo! My poor little phone. There you go. So again, I'll repeat it one last time. I know, Taria, I'll say it slow so you can post it out in a group. But if you text the word chat, C-H-A-T, to 804-298-2846, you'll be prompted where you can schedule a one-on-one complimentary session to have your 1-page profit plan created. So I would like to thank each of you that joined us tonight. Taria, thank you very much. Whether you joined us by webinar or joined us by telephone, very excited. I look forward to hearing from each of you over the next coming weeks. There will be a replay if you did not make it. So the chats are coming in. So again, thank you very much. And remember that this is your year, this is my year, this is our year. Have a great night.